All right, hey everybody. I just kind of want to do this rant video about the state of the hobby. I mean, I've been through this and other types of hobbies. I have a lot of different interests that I like, and my son is the Pokemon one. He's been into the Pokemon, since I don't remember what set was like the first set that I actually took him to the store for him to get, but Toys R Us was still around. And we used to do those, Toys R Us would have those trade events and they give you the promos with the Toys R Us on there. We still got some of those, but they're kind of beat up because my kids actually used them in the game, the trading card game. My son actually does play the game and he's pretty good at it, actually. Built himself a Charizard deck and all that kind of stuff. So, and then he does the online one as well. But, right now the hype and hysteria is full-blown crazy. I think it started kind of with, it didn't start with Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade kind of bucked a trend of people thinking Scarlet and Violet wasn't like so hyped and cards couldn't be worth so much money. The Magikarp kind of showing you illustration rares could be very expensive. But like right now, the state of the hobby, it reminds me of about, I'd say 2020 when the sneaker game went crazy, because I'm a shoe guy. I've always been. I've always bought shoes, and I had never had issues. I was never one of those people that stood in line, sitting in a chair overnight in the cold. I've seen it plenty of times. Never was one of those guys because that's just not my style. If I can't get a shoe, then it's not for me. And then all these new platforms came out like StockX and all that stuff. I can kind of compare StockX to say like a TCGplayer or something like that, but without the verification process part. eBay does do verification over like $250 cards and stuff like that. But it's to compare it. I mean, it actually is very like similar. People are selling used. I won't say used. They're selling singles and they're selling sealed products and all that stuff on on the platform on TCGplayer. And it's funny, TCGplayer just posted this right now. I went on there just to look at card prices just recently, and right at the top there's an article by a man named Scott Mines at Howling Minds, published February 5th. So this was 2 days ago. Greed is ruining the Pokemon TCG. So I clicked on that. And it's funny. This is real funny. Let me read a little bit of this. It says, recently, Prismatic Evolutions finally arrived at local game stores across the world. We all knew the set was cultivating a new level of hysteria. $1,500 Umbreon is just one of the 8 terrestrialized evolutions that headline the product. Eevee and her pals are among the most beloved, blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the meat and potatoes here. Unsurprisingly, I knew, okay, so the demand reached height rarely seen in Pokemon history. I mean, Vivid Voltage, Shining Fates, we're in that kind of category. We've done this before. We've been here, done this. So this is not unseen. The demand is pretty high, and the demand is, more searches now than there was back then. But it's high. But anyway, unsurprisingly, I knew this. I've been patiently waiting for this set for months. I've been writing about it for weeks. It's no huge surprise that I spoke to the parents at my local Pokemon leagues just to give them a heads up, just a friendly nudge that they should try to place pre-orders if they wanted to guarantee products for their kids. When several, let's put the kids part in there. We have to put the kids because that's where it touches people's hearts, So when several expressed confusion or concerns about how to do so, I happily placed pre-orders with staff on their behalf. We don't have a lot of LGSs right here in my area because I think it was hard to keep those running because of the high rents in California, in the Bay Area, and also because of the people were allowed to go and steal from places and not be prosecuted if it was under a certain amount, which is stupid, but that law has been overturned and we're back to seeing people getting arrested at Target for stealing and all that stuff. But all right, so please take a moment to understand the level of anger I felt when those same parents messaged me to explain that they hadn't got that product after all. Oh. Is this all cap? I don't know what's going on here. This is TCGplayer allowing someone to post this on a site where scalpers sell their stuff. It's insane. This is funny. Instead, their pre-orders had been adjusted and repriced to match secondary market gouging. I know that happened. I don't know why I'm laughing, but this is on TCGplayer. Someone allowed this guy to post this on TCGplayer. They were the lucky, a platform where you could manipulate prices and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yet they allowed this guy to put my bad. So please take a moment to understand the level of anger felt when those same parents message me, their parents and their kids. I'm sorry, this is too much. They were the secondary market guys. They were the lucky ones. Others found their pre-orders meant nothing at all. Instead, the whole pellet had been sold to the highest bidder, a single individual who walked in. Take this up with your local LGS, because he's talking about, I met these parents at the LGS and I showed them how to put in a pre-order at our local LGS, and now our LGS is, this guy, I mean, he's throwing his LGS under the bus. It almost seems like a fabricated story, like a made-up story. I know a lot of this kind of stuff happened. This guy's just putting himself in that situation. What's this guy's name again? This is Scott Mines, whoever that is. They were the lucky ones. Others found their pre-orders meant nothing at all. Instead, the whole pallet had been sold to the highest bidder, a single individual who walked in off the streets with profit in mind and more money than heart. Sorry, this is good. This is funny. I don't know if you guys read this. This is funny. Others found themselves in free-for-all brawls inside of their local Costco in a fleeting attempt to buy some product. It's maddening. I've seen that. We've seen the free-for-all brawls. They're doing that with eggs too. I seen a video where people are fighting over the eggs, but a lot of the restaurants are going to Costco, and who needs 1,000 eggs? The restaurants do. They go through a lot of stuff. So you're fighting with restaurants there too. You're fighting with LGSs for some of that Pokemon stuff. You're fighting with streamers. It's the same stuff. If something is high in demand and low in supply, it's gonna go like this. This is funny. This is crazy. But this guy really had the balls to post this on TCGplayer. We're watching people get elbowed in the face over Pokemon cards. I saw one guy. We're watching all the joy and whimsy get sucked out of our children's card game. So he's playing on those little heartstrings of the kids and all that kind of stuff. I buy my son whatever I feel like buying him, and if it's singles that cost $100, I buy that for him. Someone pulled it out of a pack, and it was worth about 20 cents or something like that, and they're able to sell it for $100. I'm not complaining. This is funny. We're watching people come on the face. I'm absolutely sick of it. Whimsy. Watching the joy and whimsy get sucked out of a children's card game. And then, he goes on to show, we're aware, that Pokemon thing about being able to print more. So that's another. Look, I understand not every part of this issue stems from greed. The Pokemon Company International has publicly acknowledged that the level of demand has outpaced availability and that they're looking to reprint products as quickly as possible to ease the severity of this issue. The thing is, I wouldn't be this upset if product was simply selling out. At least all those bulk orders and underhanded deals would have put boxes in people's hands instead of sending them to sit in the garage unopened. I got a lot of unopened stuff just sitting around. I'm dumbfounded by this whole take on this. It may seem, wait, here we go, unopened. I'm upset because people are getting hurt. I'm upset that children and diehard fans can't actively participate in their favorite hobbies due to both price point and safety, and I'm upset that beloved stores and stalwarts of the community are having to take extreme measures just to remain safe, just because people can't have a little humanity. So, like I said, I'm not one of those people that ever lined up for a pair of shoes. I'm not one of those people who ever sits out at Costco so I can get some Blooming Waters. I've never been that person. If my son told me he wanted a Blooming Waters box, I'm gonna buy it for him for like $120 and leave it at that. I will leave it at that. But he's smarter than that. He would, for the $120, he would rather have some of the cards that he's missing than product to open and just be let down by opening stuff. You're buying a gambling product and calling it a kid's card game. I know it's a kid's card game, but that's what those little deck boxes are for without packs. You want to get the kids to play the card game? Go buy the little deck boxes. They're $20. They come with decks ready to go, all that kind of stuff. You buy them packs to play the game. That's the collector side of it. The collectors want, like they want all these packs. They want to open packs. They want to do that stuff, but they're not really getting, the people who want to play the card game. You go on and you buy the singles from TCGplayer. That's what TCGplayer actually means. It's people playing the TCG. Yeah, collectors go on there and buy stuff too, but you could literally go on there. It'd be kind of cool if there was like pre-made decks and stuff like that too. Me and my son were talking about that because, like I said, I have a store where I sell stuff. I do all that stuff, and he brought up an idea. It's like, hey, Dad, why don't you make pre-made decks put the lower end. You don't have to put the special illustration or Charizards. Put the lower end one, the EXs and stuff like that, and build decks and sell decks like that. And I thought, that's actually a good idea. Different kind of decks. You can sell like a Lugia deck, a Charizard deck, a Iron Hands deck, a Chen Pao deck, whatever you want to do. Lost Box. Sell those kind of decks, and I think that's actually a good idea. When I scale up, we're trying to scale more, me and my son, and I think that's going to be something I'm gonna have to look into and see if I can't do that. Even if you had these little decks, these little deck boxes ready to go with decks in them, that'd be kind of a cool way to sell them. You know what I mean? Just even make the deck, put them in deck boxes that actually match the deck. There's maybe Charizard deck boxes. The deck boxes go anywhere from $10 to $20, and you got to put $40, $50 worth of cards in the deck box. So you can sell these decks for $60 to $100 depending on what's in them. That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, this email, this post here on TCGplayer, it's crazy. He's like literally ranting on about all the stuff that's going on, and I get it. There's a lot of stuff going on. If you're not over there charging through Costco, knocking people over, pushing TVs over to block the guy behind you, shopping cart, all that kind of stuff, good for you. That's good, because I'm not one of those guys. I'm not one of those scalpers running around. Like the other day, I went to my Walmart. My Walmart restocks on Thursday. I get there at about 8:45, and my restock guy, he knows me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, somebody already came in here and took most of the Pokemon products." He said, "But we didn't have much. We had just like a little bit." So it was like you have to like wait, and I'm seeing that now. I'm noticing the usual suspects at Target. I don't buy it usually from Target because they're usually, I don't know what day and time it is. It's more random and sporadic. My Walmart is usually between 8:30 and 9:15 is when the guy puts the sports cards in the front of the store and the Pokemon in the back. And so I know when to go and check and see what they got. I did pick up, the only thing they had worth grabbing was this Galarian Articuno tin, which is kind of cool. Crown Zenith. If you see Crown Zenith in a while, it's time to start grabbing it because it's going up in price, and to rip these packs is going to start getting very expensive if you don't get it at a retail. So I did grab this. He said there was another one, but the person before me grabbed it, and that was okay. It is what it is. So I want more Crown Zenith stuff. I need some more of the stuff for the sealed. But so I grabbed that. And what was it, like last couple of weeks I've been picking up, you guys seen that I've been grabbing these. So like I said, you're not going to get prismatic evolutions, but if you do see stuff like this, just grab it. Grab that kind of stuff. And if you can't find some of those CVS's and stuff, Targets, they got the knockout boxes, the ones without, grab those have Sword and Shield packs in them. Like I said, if you can't get the stuff, just grab singles. Just grab some singles. I grabbed, these are the ones I've grabbed in the last couple weeks. I got a bunch more coming though. My son has every one of these, so these are the extras that are going in the investment binder. Like I said, for the price of some of the prismatic stuff, what are these going for right here? I sold both of these already. Somebody offered me $100 for both and they're in Southern California, and I was like, okay, so $100 for both, sure. I know they're going for about 60, so it was at 120 or something like that for both of these. But I'm gonna ship it for free. I'm gonna send this to somebody for just a straight up $100 bill, and because they want to rip them, and I told them congratulations. Hopefully you get the Umbreon or whatever you're looking for in there. But so like for $100, I can guarantee myself like another one of these Groudons right here. You know what I mean? Where's it at here? Okay, that's about $100 right there. These two right here, they're worth about 120. So I'm selling them for 100. And like I said, I can pick up another Groudon, or Valentine's coming up, take my lady out, whatever. Just it's whatever you want to do. But like I said, if you can't get sealed product, cards are good. Cards are a good way to go. Just grab some cards. Your kids will be happy with some of these cards right here. If they can't open the prismatic evolutions and be let down because they didn't get a nice evolution or something like that, I was grabbing these for $49. Now I'm buying them for $57 from MJ Holdings off of Walmart, and they're worth $10 more than that. I mean, just grab some of these booster bundles. Just like I said, if you're not getting Prismatic Evolutions, oh, these ones right here, the King Gambit boxes. I like grabbing so much. Get the King Gambit boxes. These are at Target right now. Let me make sure they're still on the Target website, but $18.99, and they're going up in price right now. They will continue to go up in price. As a matter of fact, I have another shipment of these on the way. I didn't get these from Target. I got these from a different seller with my resale license. Target's my last thing because I can't use my reseller's license there if I'm gonna flip stuff. But on Target, let me see. Target's website should still have those. Let's see here. Click on it. Oh yeah, for delivery. The King Gambit illustration rare box. They also got this cool item right here. Let me see if I put it up on the screen here. Or other side. Let's see here. It's called the Meddling Sparks box. Meddling Sparks box has 12 booster packs. So usually, I'm hearing another thing now. So I don't know if you've seen the Meddling Sparks booster box. Go on YouTube and you'll see some PokeTubers open them up. I guess these came out Black Friday for Target. 12 booster packs and a code card and 4 promos. It's got 4 promos. There's a jumbo card too. I think there's a jumbo card and 12 packs. And so in this Meddling Sparks box, they come with, traditionally they're coming with 5 Scarlet and Violet packs, 3 Obsidian Flames packs, and I've seen 1 Paldea, 1 Paradox. I've seen 2 Paradox, and then you get 2 Sword and Shield random packs. I've seen somebody pull 2 Pokemon Go packs. I've seen people with 2 Evolving Skies packs. I've seen with one with like a fusion and a chilling. And then somebody just posted from 3 days ago that I guess they picked one of these up, and it came with sleeve booster packs, but it was like Stellar Crown. It had a triple pack of a 3-pack blister of Shrouded Fable. So I can't guarantee you what's in here, but they're $49.99 and they are available for shipping right now. The Cleavor boxes were on here earlier, but they just sold out. Those ones have 2 Lost Origin and 2 Fusion Strike, so naturally those would sell out. I don't see, let's see the Cleavor box. Oh, well, nope, the Cleavor box is showing them up there. Let me see if I can add 3 to the cart. Cleavor boxes. Let's go view cart and check out. Let's see, it's showing it's there. So I'm not going to push the checkout button because I don't want any of those Cleavor boxes. I don't want any I don't want those boxes right now. I'd rather buy some more of the Shrouded Fable King Gambit boxes. But anyway, so they got the Cleavor boxes. You got the King Gambit boxes there. Also the Paldea tins. You got the what's the Skeledirge, Meowscarada, and Quackable. Those right there are $24.49. That's under retail. The retail is normally $26.99. Those also have, I think, 2 Sword and Shield packs and 3 like Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames packs or something like that. Might be a Paldea Evolved pack in there and 2 Scarlet and Violets or something. But it does come with like I think it comes with Silver Tempest and Astral Radiance. So don't quote me on that, but I think that's what that is, and those are available at Target. I mean, there's a lot of things you can get. I mean, you're not getting Prismatic Evolutions right now because it's the craziest, toughest thing to pick up right now. You know, like I said, I had a bunch of stuff and I had a full-on shipping day where I shipped out binders, posters, ETBs. That was a busy day. It took me 4 hours to ship out everything that I had, and you know, that was. And I stuck to prices. I stuck to my pre-order pricing. All my pre-order pricing absolutely went up, and I could have made more money by canceling people or telling them, hey, I need to. No, I don't need to do that. I don't have an LGS. I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I gave people their prices, and I stuck to those prices. So, but yeah, those are all the things. One of the things that's kind of I think is going to be $200 soon. This one's. It was $150 like last week. Now it's at about $170 almost. So if you can find these right here, maybe some people still have them listed a little bit lower. Try to get some of these right here because I do like the promo in here. I have one on the way, a loose promo on the way. The Mimikyu with the Pokemon Center stamp. I did order one of those recently, but this is the Pokemon Center one. The regular one's going for almost $100 now too. So if you find these in the store, which I don't think you're going to, but if you do, pick them up. But like I said, this right here is one of the undervalued ones because all the rest of the ones before it are over 200 except for the Scarlet and the Violet, those ones. But Miraidon and Koraidon I don't think are nowhere near as popular as Mimikyu. So I think, like I said, that Mimikyu one at 170, it's going to be $200 soon, and it's just going to keep on climbing. Pokemon Center stamp promos are something that I'm big on now. I wasn't sure at the beginning, but I'm big on those. Like I found a guy who had both of these, and he had one set price for each, and he was charging shipping. And I texted him. I was, hey, can I get both of them? Will you give me a shipping discount? He says, if you buy both of them, I'll ship them for free. And I was like, all right, $100 each. Now they're going for about $115, so I'm up $30 on the pair right now. Like I said, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. There's a lot going on. Like I said, go ahead and we'll go to that greed is ruining the Pokemon TCG story on TCGplayer. TCG Infinite has that little infinity logo, is where they have all their news and stuff. It's kind of funny. I mean, this is, like I said, it's supposed to be a kid's card game, I know, but it has turned from that a long time ago. It is a collectible. There's things that are worth tons of money, and it's just, it's insane. And for them to allow this guy to post a funny story, they even got a picture of Scott Mines at the end. Scott Mines, Howling Mines, has been competing at the highest level of various TCGs for over a decade, stepping into the world of flesh and blood during Arcane. Yeah, he's got his whole full bio on there and everything. He's got his shaved head and beard. He looks like a scalper to me. Okay, so this is, like I said, I seen that and I had to talk about that. But I wanted to talk about some of the other things. Like I said, you can't get prismatic evolutions. It's hard to find surging sparks, like I said, but everything that gets ripped out of those packs is available to you on TCGplayer, on eBay, on all those places. Like I said, so Pokemon Center stamp promos, I think the Mimikyu one, it just jumped over 50. It was 47 yesterday. It's $52.94 now. I still think at $52.94, those are a good deal. And it's cheaper than the Miraidon, the Koraidon, and the Magneton. But this box is worth more than the Surging Sparks one, where the Magneton comes out of, and it's worth more than the boxes the Miraidon and the Koraidon come out of. I mean, so I think it's undervalued, this box and the Mimikyu promo. So just go grab those. Forget prismatic evolutions. Go grab some of those. And then when it comes out to Stellar Crown, those are like about $115 for a box. It's got Noctowl. Noctowl is definitely better than like the Screamtails and all those other Pokemon Center stamp ones. So just grab that. Go grab that Stellar Crown box. Grab the Noctowls. Noctowl looks like it's going for around $38.49 for the Pokemon Center stamped one. Undervalued. That's going to be a $100 card. Like I said, the Mimikyu is going to be a $100 card. The box is going to be $200 soon. Just go grab some of this stuff. Forget about prismatic evolutions. They're going to be printing a bunch more. If you get some, you get some. If you don't, just buy the singles that you want. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, my son rarely opens packs now. The majority of the packs he opens is like Japanese special sets. Those ones get a hit in every pack. Those are fun. You can fill up your binders with top-loaded cards. So easy with those. You can literally go and get ETB of prismatic evolutions and not get nothing. You might get, in that 9 packs, 2 or 3 Pokeball reverses are probably almost guaranteed, but that's about it. Like all that's guaranteed, and those aren't even going to hold any value. Master Balls are like Japanese 151 Master Balls are the cream of the crop when it comes to Master Balls. The prismatic evolutions and the Trasso Festival Master Balls are probably going to continue to drop and go way lower. But over time they should climb, just like 151. But like I said, that's so undervalued when it comes to Pokemon Center stamped. Is the Stellar Crown and the Paldean Fates, the sealed box and the card. That's what my feeling is right here. And then you go to Scarlet and Violet base. I got another Gardevoir SIR on the way for the investment binder. Other cards that are really undervalued to me are the Dondozo at under $7, and the Wiglet is under $6. The Dondozo and the Wiglet, awesome cards. Dondozo is Akira Igawa artwork. And so I think those cards should go up right here. The Starly from that set is under $9 right there. The Great Tusk SIR, beautiful card. There's a lot of undervalued stuff that you can get that's going to go up. As soon as you open up any of those ETBs from Prismatic, boom, there goes all your money unless you hit something big. And we know what kind of the hit rates are not as bad as we thought, but you're not making too much you're going to lose more money than you ever make in opening packs. Paldea Evolved, I think some of the undervalued cards in Paldea Evolved, the Gotharita is one, I think. That's only like $5.39. I like the Frigibacks and the Arctibacks. The Baxcalibur is up over like $12 or something, but the Frigibacks and the Arctibacks are both under $9. And one's $8.95, one's $8.04. Go to Obsidian Flames, and I do believe the Belly Bolt is only a $3 card. There's a nice one to pick up right there. I mean, I'm telling you, pick these up, you're gonna be happier than opening a pack and getting nothing. Trust me, it's crazy. The Lechunk, $6 from Obsidian Flames. The Pidgeotto, that one finally doubled in price. That's at $6 right there. Everything's popping off. The Pidgey at $11, that's pretty good. The Houndour at $12.40. That card was like $4 not that long ago. Man, I mean, while you're over there chasing Prismatic Evolutions, everything else is going up. You're missing a bunch of stuff. Just go grab these things. Go grab the singles. They're gonna make you more happy than this. I mean, opening this here, the promo in here, if you hit the Umbreon, I think it's selling for a lot. I got it upside down here. But, I mean, it's like they're going to go down. It's just a EX, Terrestrial EX card, and it's just going to go down. I mean, just, like I said, go get your singles. Let's go, let's see, after 151, there's not a lot of stuff that's undervalued in 151, but for the Blastoise to only be $78, that's going to be a $200 card. Just go pick up a Blastoise, go pick up a Venusaur, the Zapdos right there. I plan on buying a bunch more of these right here. Just go buy some of these cards right here. Forget about the state of the market. Forget about the scalpers and all that stuff, stealing all the eggs and Pokemon cards. Forget about it. Just like I said, this is kind of like a rant, but it's like almost like, you know, like pick yourself up from your bootstraps and just do you. Just do you. Who cares what everyone else is doing? You know, it's crazy. So like we got the Charmander right here, $56. Charmander. Everybody loves Charmander. It's a $56 illustration rare when you got like the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade up at 96. 151 is undervalued to me because I guess the pull rates were easy. Look at the Squirtle, $48. I mean, geez, you can get these cards for good. I'm not a biggest believer in that Alakazam. It's at $50, but it's a good card. I like it. I'm not gonna buy a bunch of those. Buy a bunch of Zapdoses way before I buy a bunch of Alakazams right there. Some of these full arts right here, you know, you can get the Charizard full arts, 40 something bucks. The Pikachu, $35. One of the best Pikachu cards, probably the second best Pikachu card in this era, is only $35, and the first best one is like $475. I mean, the Dragonair sitting at $29. There's a lot of stuff you can get. I mean, just like I said, we're complaining about Prismatic Evolutions. I've not opened one pack, and I haven't complained at all once. Neither has my son, and he collects this stuff, and he's happy when a card comes in. Just today in the mail, Toadscroll from Paradox Rift came in. It's like a $9 card. Loved it, and that card came in looking like it could get a PSA 10. So I'm gonna watch the PSA 10 prices on that one because the edges on the back were perfect. The centering on the front looked great. I mean, and it's hard to find Scarlet and Violet stuff that's PSA worthy, you know. So you know, it's crazy. It's got to be It's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Let's get a little bit of a drink going on in here. But yeah, this is my little rant about, you know, the state of the Pokemon market. It's you know, it's because I see a bunch of grown men crying and whining and complaining about a bunch of stuff. So I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, and in the Facebook groups, this guy had the nerve to, you know, somebody posted and he was selling Prismatic Evolutions ETBs for like 110. That's the going rate. No big deal. More power to you. You're making money. Hey, it's America. Can't knock somebody's hustle just because your hustle ain't the same, you know what I mean? Hopefully that guy didn't knock anybody over to get him, but anyway. So, and then this guy writes, it's because of people like you, air quotes, because of people like you, my son and kids like him, their Christmas was ruined. Because of that guy, his son's Christmas was ruined. My son's Christmas wasn't ruined. He got a binder with like the Giratina from Lost Origin in it that I only paid like $320 for. He got a binder with that in it, some Pokemon stuff. He got all that stuff. Why did he get all that stuff? Because I wasn't gonna let someone else ruin my son's Christmas, but this guy did. He sure the hell threw that out there like that, like somebody ruined his kid's Christmas. You know, I'm telling you, it is insane. It is insane. Now the egg thing, the eggs, it's a little bit different when it comes to the eggs because that's food. We need food. Do we need eggs? Oh, some people don't eat eggs, whatever. But that's food. So I could see someone being pissed off about that. Why? But shiny cardboard, come on, man. It's not worth getting elbowed. It's not worth getting, possibly arrested or something like that. It's just not worth any of that kind of stuff. But let's we go into, let's go look at Paradox Rift here. Paradox Rift, a lot of the cards at the top, like that Garchomp going crazy. But there's some cards that are probably undervalued. The Valtool at 20, that's probably a little undervalued, I think. The Galissapod at 17 might be a little undervalued. I just picked up that Magby for my son, one of my favorites, the little Magby right there. It's at 15 now, but I grabbed it. It was like at 11 or something like that. I don't remember. The Garbodor. I mean, there's a lot of cool cards and things you can get. The Toadscroll's at $9. That Toadscroll is an awesome looking card, amazing, and it's a $9 card. That's 2 packs. You open 2 packs, you might not pull the Toadscroll, you might not pull anything. But you go and buy this stuff. The Porygon Z might be a little undervalued. These cards are all popping off. They're all going crazy. All the scalpers are driving hysteria. People are going back and picking up cards that were undervalued and now making them way more value. Like I said, my son's collection, he has hundreds and hundreds of key cards. I call them key cards because I'm a comic book guy too. Key issues, so key cards like alt arts and all that kind of stuff. And every day, some of these cards go up $2, $3. Some of the illustration rares, some of the trainer galleries. And when you have 500, 600, 700 awesome cards, and half of them, a third of them go up, your collection goes up $200 in a day. His collection, if we were looking at it from earlier in the year, what it's worth, what it would be worth if none of the prices changed, it's about a $7,000 collection is what he had of cards. It's not a lot. That's not crazy, but it's cool for a 16-year-old kid, But it's gone from that to $12,000. So he's almost at $13,000. His collection, almost at $13,000. It's climbed. Is because of all the hysteria that slowly started happening when the Greninja started going up. I think the Greninja went up because everyone was looking for the next Umbreon, and they latched onto that, and that's what happened. That's my thought. Everyone kept talking, what is this the next Umbreon? Is this the next Moonbreon? Blah, blah, blah. And then a couple sets come out that are okay, not bad. And then all of a sudden Surging Spark comes out with that big Pikachu chase and got people who know Pikachu but weren't in the cards. Surging Sparks, I think, got people back into that might not have. 151 got people back into. Twilight Masquerade did not. It wasn't well received at first. The Greninja, people are like trying to think that it's a very good set. It's mediocre at best. Stellar Crown is mediocre as well. I mean, and then everyone thinks Shroud of Fable. I think Shroud of Fable is a better set than both of the sets that I just mentioned, besides that Greninja and besides the Squirtle and Bulbasaur and Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown. But I think it was like a build-up, and then all of a sudden the announcement of Prismatic Evolutions and the Evolutions and all that stuff. Well, here's our Moonbreon, it's back, and a bunch of people got excited. A bunch of people that aren't even in it. I think a bunch of people that, like me being a sneakerhead, I can't like throw stones because all those bots that they used, the sneaker people, I never used them. I never thought it was fair. I always had to sit in those waiting rooms or the raffles and all that kind of stuff, but I never sat in a chair outside of them somewhere to get a pair of shoes. That ain't me. So they're using that same techniques, and that waiting room that they're doing this morning, I didn't even try. I already know what this is about. I didn't even try. I was like, forget that. I'm not going to set my alarm to wake up I was already up. Apparently, I thought it was going to be at like 6 o'clock in the morning here in California. But I get up and I see, like Gotta Mitchell, he posted about that, how it is, and everyone's just talking about it. You're not getting in there. The bots go in there, they cut the line, they make it look like there are 30 people in line. One bot can make it look like there's 30, 90, 100 people in line. And once one of their first bots goes, their next one, and then you're way back here. By the time they let you in from the waiting room, and all of a sudden the Pokemon Center is not all glitchy and stuff because all the bots bought everything and took off, you're not getting nothing. Everything's sold out. So that system, that waiting room system, yeah, good luck getting stuff. All the regular people go, either you're gonna go have to rent a bot, because that's how they do it. They rent them from these bot selling companies and stuff like that, and it cuts into their profits. I don't even see how you got to buy so much stuff just to make $15 off of each item. It's just, and those bots cost money, and then to run them monthly, it's crazy. But I want a raffle system. That's what I want. Yes, bots can go in there and too. So the raffle system, you go into Pokemon Center and you log on, and at like say 7 a.m. Pacific time, they give you a 15-minute window, and it has the little time clicking down on it like Sneakers app does. You go in there, log in, go put the items that you want to enter the raffle for, and then it tells you the limitations, whatever, 2, 3, 1, whatever, and then click enter all the raffles that you want. Like with the shoes, it was white color, the brown color, the blue color. You enter all three. This one, you'll enter for the surprise box, enter for the ETB, enter, and then after the 15 minutes over, they do the randomized draw, and then they charge your account and tell you that you won, or it'll say sorry, better luck next time. And so the bots can go in there and enter hundreds and hundreds. You're only allowed to enter one per address or per account or whatever, but the bots can make a bunch of accounts, make it look like whatever. I don't know how it works, how they get around the system. So yeah, so some people might have 1,000 entries and have a better chance of winning, but at least you get a random shot at winning. I think the raffle system might be a little bit better. I think the invite system, if you're someone who shops with Pokemon Center and has a record of shopping with them, maybe they invite, would you like to buy, would you like to purchase? They've done that with the sneakers and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm like I said, the state of the hobby is crazy. Here's a hot take. It's not going to last as long as everyone thinks. It's not going to last nowhere near as long. Prismatic Evolutions is an anomaly. It's a set that got everyone all crazy and stirred up about it. It's not going to last as long as you think. Journey Together, it's got some of the remaining hype from Prismatic on it. Journey Together is a cool set. Is it better than Paradox Rift? Probably not. Is it better than Paldea Evolve? I don't think so. Is it the best set since Surging Sparks? No. Journey Together is a good set. It's a good set. It's better than Twilight Masquerade, I think. It might not be better than Temporal Forces even. I think it's just a cool set. There's some nice cards. They got the trainers on them. You see the trainer galleries are finally picking up steam, maybe because of Journey Together a little bit, or maybe because of the age of them. I don't know. But Team Rocket, most of the new people, I don't think they really care about Team Rocket. Yeah, there's some of the cards are going. I don't think Team Rocket is going to be that much more hyped than Journey Together. And then the sets after supposedly going to be mega sets. I think the hype is going to start slowing down. Prismatic is the peak of the hype, and it's going to start slowing down. That's my hot take. Don't worry. It's things are going to get better sooner than you think. And people are going to realize they can't make as much money. But still, I went over to Best Buy just to see if they had anything today. My lunch break. Actually, I went a little bit early because Best Buy opens at 10. So I went over there real quick, and they had nothing. They literally had like nothing. The end cap, there wasn't even one of those Charizard figure collections. There was nothing. Not even one pack. Not a deck. Nothing. It was like, I don't know, maybe they got some of the stuff behind the counter. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go ask. It's not that serious. But they had nothing. Go to Target. My Target, I think they restock on Mondays. I'm going to tell you, I don't really get stuff from there. Occasionally, I think I got a Surging Sparks ETB from there once. But they don't, people are sitting around waiting like vultures and stuff like that for this stuff. If I go in there and it's there, I'll grab it. If not, it's whatever, man. But like, it's nuts, but it's not going to last that long. It's not going to last as long as people think. It's not going to last too great. The sets coming up aren't Prismatic Evolutions. Prismatic Evolutions was that set to bring all this crazy hysteria, this hype, all that stuff. That's what it was, man. It's this set and this set alone. So I'm just sitting back, and I keep cool about all the stuff. If I can't get something, it's not for me. If my son wants something, I weigh the options, and I also will always do this too. If he doesn't like sealed stuff that much anyway. But when I ask him, so what, are there any cards that we should be getting before they pop off or something like that? And he told me we need the last 2 gold cards from Crown Zenith. So I ordered him. I asked him. So there's a guy selling a PSA 9 of the Origin Form Dialga for $85. Does that sound like a good deal? Would you like that? There's other things you could have. I could buy you this, that, whatever. And he sat and he looked and he's like, I kind of like the PSA 9 of that. Sounds like a good idea. Let's go that way. I was all right, cool. But we talk about everything. We don't just, oh no, I need to have, and just go and like go crazy. I'm gonna go buy Pokemon Center ETB of something and never open it. Just buy the stamped promo for way less. This box here, I'm going to probably keep it sealed for a little while. Then I'll probably end up selling it so I can get something else or pay some bills or taxes or something like that. I mean, it's just it's a cycle of like buying and selling, whatever. And then I like to keep stuff running through my store, but I like to keep a lot of different kind of stuff. I wish that, so for me, if I got the Blooming Waters packs, I would break it down and I would sell the packs individually on my store because I like people to be able to buy what they want and give people good options. Having Prismatic on your website or on any stores that you have is a good thing to draw people in, and they might grab that and other things. So to have other things on there is a good thing. But like I said, I don't really have any more Prismatic. I sold it all before I even got it in my hands, and these Prismatic boxes, the last things I got right here. I wasn't able to get anything else, and frankly, I really don't care because it's like I said, I there's so many other things. I'm gonna hold on to any Crown Zenith stuff that I have right now for a little bit, maybe 3 to 6 months, see where they're at, and then sell it. Keep the profit or use the profit to buy more, and I like to do that kind of thing where every once in a while, every 3 to 6 months, I'll try to do like a big old fire sale of stuff that has big gains on it. Put the principal back at my bank and take the profits to keep wash, rinse, recycle. You know what I mean? Just keep doing that. I mean, it's how I like to do that kind of stuff. I kind of like we're in this state now where if you can find stuff that's going to help you pay for your hobby, do it, because like I said, in 2016, 17, whatever, I was able to buy all the shoes that I wanted. I was able to walk into the store and get whatever Pokemon cards my son wanted to open, because he used to like open a lot more. We walked in and there was 2 sections, one in the front of the store, one in the back of the store, and we go to both sections and we could find all kinds of cool stuff to open. It was easy. We were buying packs of Team Up back then. I think that was 2017 or 2018 when Team Up. But like right before COVID, I think is Team Up 2019. Yeah. So we stopped right before COVID. We stopped buying, but we did buy Team Up packs. We did buy Scarlet Sword and Shield base packs. I think that's where we stopped. When COVID hit, we kind of stopped for a little bit, but I didn't stop with the shoes. Like I said, I was able to walk into stores and buy whatever retro Jordans I wanted. My SB Dunks weren't so crazy. It was just easy. It was nice. It was awesome. And now it's back to that for my shoes. I go in, I can get stuff, Jordan 4s that every color would just be bought up. Some of them are sitting and I can just go grab whatever I want. Just anything I want. And it'll come back. Pokemon will be back at that. After COVID, it kind of didn't get back to that all the way. Some products would sit, but it almost seemed like everyone thinks everything's investable. Everything is just so, I'm gonna grab it and it's gonna make me money. It's not the case. It's not the case. Some things you're gonna have to hold on to for way longer to make money. I don't know. Everyone got into the mindset of that, and it just kind of is crazy for just the thought of that. But I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to last, but I think after, we're still going to have a hard time finding some products on shelves, but because like I said, that little investing mind of, I don't know if that came from the sports cards or where it came from when I hit Pokemon during COVID and stuff like that. I think people are still in that mindset, and it's just, it makes no sense to me. I mean, you can spend your time more efficiently making money some other way than trying to buy 2 or 3 ETBs and making $10 or $15 off each one. It blows me away. It blows me away. But like I said, that was my hot take. This is not going to last as long as you guys think. I think it's going to die down quite quickly, and it might be right at Team Rocket. Team Rocket might not be as crazy as people are thinking. I don't think it's going to be that crazy. I really don't. The mega sets, the black and white set, I don't think it's going to be that crazy. It's nothing we have never seen before. Prismatic Evolutions was the Master Balls and stuff. Those other sets aren't. They're going to be something we've already seen, something we've already been through. It's just, are these sets going to be better than Team Up, better than Evolving Skies? No, they're not. They're just other sets. That's all it is. And I don't think it's going to last as long. Like I said, just go. If you can't get the products that you want to open, just go buy stuff. Someone already opened, wasted so much money, and then are going to sell a card that cost them, to pull like that Groudon. You know how many packs you got to open, or the Magikarp, how many packs? You're going to spend more money opening packs, and then when you hit it, you sell it. If you do the numbers, you're going to realize you wasted money. You wasted money, especially if it was months ago. Now that some of those cards are like $200 something, well, packs are a lot more expensive to open too as well. Like it goes hand in hand. But anyway, like I said, just go grab some of these cards, man. Some of these cards are so undervalued, man. I mean, I was looking at that where we were on Paradox Rift, that Brute Bonnet card from there, that Espathra. These cards look like a Blitzel. I love that little Blitzel card. These cards look amazing. They're amazing. There's I think like some of the cards are overvalued, like the Tropicos. I think that needs to be down by the Roaring Moon price of like $55-$60. It's playable, I know, I get it. But like I said, there's a lot of cards that seem undervalued. There's a lot of cards that you buy are gonna make you happy, gonna look nice in a binder, and it's not gonna like you know what you're getting. You know exactly what you're getting when you're buying singles. You know exactly what you're getting. Like I said, you can go buy these for $57 from GT Collectibles, which is MJ Holdings. $57. Their estimated value is 66, and they're gonna just go up. Right now, 151 is kind of on a hold pattern right now. But when it explodes next, it's gonna explode, and these are gonna be $75 boxes. They're gonna be $80 boxes. Just like I said, right now it's at a chill. It's at a lull. It's at kind of like a slow pace right now. So if I was you, right now is the time to take your mind off of Prismatic. Take your mind off of Searching Sparks and the Torkachu. Just go get other stuff. Go get other stuff. There's other things to get. That what was that? Target box. Man, that one actually looks really cool. I'm almost thinking of grabbing a couple of those. What was that one called again? That's the Meddling Sparks box. You can get Evolving Skies in there. You can possibly get Pokemon Go in there instead. But yeah, the Meddling Sparks boxes, they're on Target right now. Also the Cleavor boxes, they're there. They disappeared for a minute. They're there, and when you scroll over, it's 2 Lost Origin, 2 Fusion Strike, and you know those are 2 of the more expensive boxes, from Sword and Shield, and that box is $24.99. It's $24.99. I don't know how it got 1.5 stars. It's got a 1.5 star rating for a sealed box. I don't get it. People didn't get the hits that they wanted, so they complain. I'm telling you, we got a lot of grown people complaining about a supposed kids card game, but it's a collectible for adults as well. I mean, it's don't knock adults who collect because they like it. They just do it, whatever, But yeah, the Cleavor box, that's a good one to get right there. I would go get that right now. Like Target's got some stuff on their website, man. That's actually kind of cool to see. The Paldea and the Paldea partner tins, $24.49. They still got the King Gambit illustration rare boxes, but there's a lot of stuff to get. Forget those other sets that are all hyped. Let the hype die down and go get that stuff later when the prices drop. That Umbreon from Prismatic Evolution is about to dip under $1,500 for the first time ever. I think that card should be sitting around $600. If the Pikachu stays at $475, that card should be $600. Really, all these cards, that Pikachu and the Greninja shouldn't be where they're at, but they are. Whatever, everybody wants to hype it all up and cause everybody to pay more money for their stuff. Drink's not strong enough. Need a little bit more in there. But yeah, I think, like I said, this will die down. You'll be able to get the stuff that you want. There'll be more buying opportunities. But for now, switch to the singles. They're all going up. Get them before they pop off too much. Those trainer galleries from the end of Sword and Shield. I grabbed the 2 of the Gengars, one for my son and one for my investment binder. What is it? What else did I get? Two of the Pikachus from Crown Zenith. I grabbed a few other ones. I got just 1 copy of the Melodic for my son. I don't want to put that one in the investment binder. The Melodic from, I think that's Astral. Beautiful card. It could be Silver Tempest. I'm not sure. But yeah, all those trainer galleries are beautiful. Beautiful. The yellow bordered ones, the textured ones as well. But the yellow bordered ones were highly undervalued. So now they're starting to move up in price. I think the Mew is the most expensive one of those, and that Mew from Crown Zenith from the Galarian Gallery is about $25 now. So yeah, I mean, it's like I said, there's so many things to buy. Just don't focus on the negative part of the hobby or things that you think are negative, because not everybody thinks that everything's negative. Like I said, all these scalpers raising prices of stuff, it's made my son's collection go from like 7,000 something to almost 13,000. There's a silver lining when it comes to all this hype. There really is, and some of my sealed investments, some of my investment binder cards, they're going up like crazy. And so all this hype and hysteria is actually putting money in my pocket. putting value in my stock, you know. So anyway, all right, man, I'm done ranting. I'm done raving about all this stuff. So like I said, happy hunting out there. Stay out of trouble. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Do you to the best that you can, and just enjoy life and enjoy collecting, man. Whether it's Pokemon, shoes, Funko Pops, whatever it is. Hot Wheels are crazy. The Hot Wheel guys, man, I see them out there, man. They're looking for those little ones with the gold flame or the little silver flame on there, or the 0 of 5 cars, the 0 of 5s, those ones that they have like a 1 through 5, and if you find one that says 0/5 on there, that's the chase card. It's car number 0. But anyway, you guys have a good weekend. Happy Friday. I am out.